Hey Connor, it's November 22nd, 2016, Tuesday, about a little after 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Sun's just starting to go down and should be nighttime here soon. I'm in Virginia Beach, Virginia, and I just wanted to take a minute and make a short video for you and just tell you the story about the first time that we went surfing. It was this last summer, I think kind of early on in the summer, and I had planned a beach trip on a Saturday with you, and I invited a friend of mine named Chris and his 2 kids to go along with us, and I just thought it would be more of a fun time if you had some other kids to go along with you, and I like hanging out with Chris too. But at any rate, we left early, got down here to the beach, had a pretty good time, and rolled up, parked, and unloaded, and got out here onto the sand, and lo and behold, my good friend Andy Shane was here on the beach, kind of set up in our regular spot. And I walked up and we dropped all our stuff, and I looked to my left and I was like, Andy. And he was sitting there under his big umbrella with 2 stand-up paddle boards on the sand next to him and his girlfriend Elise. And it was just a funny coincidence, kismet, you could say. But yeah, so we just had a great time that morning. Nothing too wild. I mean, it was just all playing in the sand, digging in the sand with construction trucks, and playing on the playground right up here, and just having fun. And then we got kind of playing in the water a little bit, and you and I would play this beach game that I think probably most kids play with their parents, and that is we just kind of go up maybe knee deep, waist deep water on you, and you'd hold on to my hands like this, and when a wave would come, I'd pick you up and you'd jump over it and then splash down on the other side after the white water went underneath your feet. And we did that for like an hour, and just kind of running around. The other game we were playing, I think this might have been the first time we did this one, was we'd run out when the waves went out, and then we'd run out as far as we could, and then when the water started to come rushing back in, we'd turn around and try to sprint up the beach in a hurry without the water touching our feet. That was just totally fun in the simplest way, and we must have done that for at least an hour. But it in some ways it felt like longer, but also the time goes by so fast too. But anyway, so we were playing in the water, and it was a day where the waves the ocean was really kind of calm. The surf was small, and there was just a really kind of consistent glassy wave that was just breaking right here next to the jetty behind me, and we had. And we were kind of standing there, after we kind of got played out, and we were, just resting. We were standing there watching the surfers, and we were talking about it a little bit, and I asked you if you wanted to go surfing, and you were really thoughtful about it, and it seemed like you were kind of weighing the risks and benefits, which you had done one time before. It was actually last year. We were here at the beach, and I asked you if you wanted to go surfing then, and you said no. But it looked like this time you thought about it a little bit more, and you weren't sure, and I said, well, how about we just get a surfboard and we just paddle out, and we'll just kind of see what it looks like on the other side looking in. And you liked that idea, and you said, okay, let's do that. And so I'd brought a surfboard down to the beach with me, and it was just like a 9-foot long board, which we could have used, but being that my friend Andy was here on the beach already, and he had 2 paddle boards on the sand right there, I just asked him if we could borrow one of his paddle boards and paddle out, since that was the easiest thing. And so we got it was like a 9.3 or 9.6 Nash, kind of a more of a performance shape sup surfing board, and I helped you get on, and just kind of took it really slow, we kind of walked out, just waded out with the paddle board, and then I helped you get on and just lay down on your tummy with a PFD on, with a life preserver on, and just kind of helped you feel stable there. We rocked the board a little bit and kind of just pushed it over a tiny broken wave that was rolling into shore, and I just took a minute or two and just made sure you felt safe and comfortable, there on the board. And then when you did, I paddled the board out, and we paddled out without having to punch through any white water, and we just got out the back, and it was fun paddling out, no doubt. But then we just got out in the back, and we just kind of sat there in the lineup, a little bit on the shoulder, and we just watched the waves roll in one by one, and we watched other people that were out there just catching waves one at a time, and watching them surf. And every time a wave came through, or every time someone caught a wave, I just explained to you a little bit about how it worked, about how they'd paddle in, or how they'd pop up, or how they'd want to just time it in the right way so that they could successfully catch the wave and and get on their feet. So yeah, we sat there for a little while and just watched the waves come in one by one, and we were also looking out the back and watching the waves start to form kind of out to sea a little bit, and watching them roll in and build, and then kind of right to the right place when they'd start to become rideable, and watching people catch them. But yeah, so we were sitting there just watching for a while, and I don't know, like maybe 10 minutes or so. And when you felt really, really comfortable about it, I kind of just whispered down to you, and just asked you, hey Connor, do you want to look for our wave? And you said yeah. And so we let a couple roll by, and then we took the second or third one, and it was just really easy. I just paddled on my knees, and you just kind of stayed laying on your tummy, and we just it couldn't have been easier to catch that little wave. But I just paddled, and the wave picked us up, and we just started to slide. And I really just kind of stood up on my knees, and put my hands up over my head, and just started hooting. And you, I could tell you were just right there in front of me, and you were just laughing and smiling with so much excitement. It was just so fun to watch you as we went in, and we just rode it all the way up to the sand right there, just right up onto the beach, and my friend Andy and Chris and his kids too. I mean, they were basically all waiting there, And when we came right up to the beach, then you jumped off, and you know, and Andy helped you, and you know, in the water just so you didn't fall. And it was like the first thing you said. I said, I think I might have said, "Hey, did you like that, Connor?" But the first thing you said was, "Let's do it again." And I was like, "Yes." So it was a good time. But yeah, I mean, we went out and we caught a few more, and every time, I mean, we just caught a lot of waves, and we're successful, and it was a lot of fun. And we didn't catch, you know, we weren't going like one after another, but we'd paddle back out and just wait for a while, and we'd watch some others and talk, and then you know, I'd ask you if you wanted to get the next one, and you'd say yeah. Then we'd catch that one. I'm gonna pause this video just so we don't run out of going into 11 minutes here. So one story I'll tell you is while we were out there waiting for waves, you know, we started to go for one, and I started paddling, and then I just kind of backed off and let it go, let it roll under us. And you said, "Papa, how come we didn't catch that one?" And I said, "Well, I think it was a little too big." And you said, "I like the big ones." And I was just like, "Oh no." But yeah, I thought that was funny. But yeah, we caught a few more, and it was it was just fun every single time. And the other neat thing is, while we were out there, a pod of dolphins swam by, and we watched the dolphins swim by, and talked about them too. But just a wonderful memory. Something I think that just made it like kind of all really, really nice in the end was last weekend we went camping, and it was really, really cold out there camping that night. But we went camping, and I think what were we doing? I don't think we were riding you were riding your bike, but we were doing something together, and I asked you if you remembered going surfing, and you just lit up, and your face just lit up, and you smiled really big, and you said, "Yeah," and it just made me happy that you found some joy in that. I mean, I'm not trying to make you into like a surfer or anything like that, but I think that it's something that if you can learn how to do it, it can be a source of a lot of not just fun, but a lot of joy also. And so, but the first time we went together, gotta say it was a good time. So anyway, I just wanted to share that story with you, because I know as time goes by, the memories fade a little bit, and the story changes, and I just wanted to put it here for you so you could have it. So I love you, Connor, and I'll talk with you again soon. Bye-bye.